All right, those are the pictures of the helicopters, attack choppers in Kyiv, just above Kyiv. We had those pictures coming in. That's the chopper caught on Republic TV cameras. Not sure whether it's a Russian chopper or a Ukrainian chopper. Shavan is back live with us. Those are the live images. Republic TV capturing in Kyiv, in the middle of the war zone. Let's go back to those pictures. Live in Kyiv. Attack choppers flying low. Shavan, you just sent us that we just saw those pictures. Now we don't know whether were those Russian choppers or Ukrainian choppers. Shavan, can't make out from the distance here.
Well, Niranjan, it's very difficult to identify because we were on a live broadcast when we suddenly we heard the buzzing sound of the helicopter, and immediately when we turned around, we saw that all that I could identify that it's a attack helicopter, not a transportation helicopter that was moving around. But let me just tell you that these are similar images that locals were talking about just about 20 kilometers from Kyiv, where a Russian helicopter was actually brought down. So if it was a Russian helicopter, one shouldn't be really surprised that they've actually managed to enter the Ukrainian airspace, because a lot of questions yesterday were being raised about the air defense system of Ukraine at this point in time, because just from where we are, 20 miles from where we are, the of a military airport that has completely been seized by the Russian troops. In fact, they were airdropped is what we are being told. There are images that I've at least seen in local networks here. They've actually shown the Russian troops landing at that military airstrip. But the sense, Niranjan, as I am saying, unlike what many people are thinking, that this is a military operation that is limited to the Donbas, the breakaway regions, it's not. The reason being very simple, that yesterday when we were trying to enter Kyiv. In fact, we were stranded for almost two and a half hours outside Kyiv, simply because the situation was very volatile, rapidly changing. There were checkpoints across. In fact, we had to lugging our luggage, and we had to almost walk several kilometers to basically find even a car to take us to a nearby hotel. The reason why I'm narrating this part, Niranjan, is very simple, to give people the sense of what's really happening on the ground, the difficulties that everyone is facing right now in Ukraine, especially in Kyiv, particularly because a lot of people that we were speaking to, locals who were there at the bus stop where we were sitting there because we did not have vehicle. There were several other people like that. And Niranjan, you had people actually telling us whatever bare minimum that we could understand from the language was the fact that they don't know where to go. They don't have any facility. There were people carrying just one simple bag, and that too barely, a duffel bag perhaps. And you had people just, putting whatever they can and leave immediately. That's the difficulty that they were facing. Now, the place that we were stranded yesterday, just a few meters away, was the civilian airport, the very airport where we had landed just a few days ago. And now we were told that yesterday afternoon there was a complete dogfight taking place just above the civilian airport between the Russian and the Ukrainian army. And the report that has come in from the Ministry of Defense, Niranjan, is that at least they have lost Snake Island. That was the buffer zone near the Black Sea, that the border guards have already confirmed that that's no longer in their possession. It's the Russian army that has taken over. Now, the big news, let me just tell you this, the big news is that there is an attempt that is being made by the Russian troops to move into Kyiv from the northwestern direction. Army tanks are basically moving in. The Ukrainian army is trying to prevent that from happening. Bridges have been blown up so that the Russian troops can't really enter.